I didn't want to do any video as touching this Champions League final, as you all know, between Arsenal and PSG. But I just wanted to point out some things concerning the match. Some very important aspect of the match that I observed that cost Arsenal that that match, that cup. You know, in the history of Arsenal as a club, we have never lifted a Champions League trophy. And we were very, very close to it today. We have it, we had it in our hand, but we threw it away. We didn't grab it. We let it slip. We have ourselves to blame. Arsenal have themselves to blame for not lifting the Champions League trophy today, for not being European champions today. Yes, we cost it to ourselves. We threw it away. We fucked up. We muddled it up. And we let it slip. Yeah. My number one reason why that match today, we couldn't win that match today. We couldn't, we are not European champions today. The number one reason, our coach. His level of inexperience in matches like this just showed today that this coach does not have experience in such a match today, because some of the calls that he was supposed to make, he didn't. We were lucky. The first chunk of the match that we got, if I'm not mistaken, against the run of play, we scored. From the look of things, I know Arsenal can defend that one goal until the end of the match and leave the cup, because that's what we have been doing almost all season. We just score one goal and soak all the pressure and defend all through the match. But today, there was an exception to that. We have done this time and time again all season. Just score one goal, defend it, and the match is over. We did it against Atletico Madrid in the semi-final at the Emirates. I was expecting us to do the same thing again today. Get that one goal, defend it, and the match is over. You are the European champions. But we didn't. You know why we didn't defend that one goal, or we couldn't defend that one goal? The person, the most inexperienced player in that defense line today, which is Christian Mosquera, he already had a yellow card in that match. First half, he played really well. I mean, he lived up to expectation. But immediately he got that yellow card, I was scared that because of his inexperience, something might happen in that match. He might get another yellow card and get sent off. Or the yellow card might kind of like derail his game, and his level of concentration might drop a bit. I was thinking it. And I expected our coach to be thinking the same thing. Trust me. After halftime, I was not expecting that guy to come back. I was thinking Arteta is going to change that guy after halftime. or immediately after halftime, like maybe 60 minutes, or even before then, because this guy was already on yellow card, and he's inexperienced, and too inexperienced in a match like this with on a yellow card. Our coach did not react, because you have an inexperienced player playing a high tempo Champions League final match like this for the first time in his career on a yellow card. You left him on the pitch. This same guy was lucky not to be sent off after giving PSG a penalty with a clumsy challenge inside the 18-yard box on Kvaratskhelia. Penalty. Lucky not to be sent off, because some stupid referees might give a penalty and they will give a second yellow and send him off. But he was lucky to remain on the pitch. That was when our inexperienced coach now realized that this guy is not supposed to remain in the pitch after he has caused us that damage, causing that penalty, before he now get him changed for the experience during Timber that is already fit, and he left on the bench. He waited for Mosquera to make a blunder and cause a penalty before he changed him. Point number one. Because if our coach has changed Mosquera when he was given that yellow card, I'm sure during Timber will not have made that blunder that Mosquera made, that caused PSG to get a penalty and equalize 1-1. At that point, okay, we were now drawing the match 1-1. At a point, Ousmane Dembele, one of the top players in PSG, got injured and he was taken out. Not long, Kvaratskhelia, their most dangerous player, talking about their attack line, he got injured along with Dembele and was removed from the match. Minus Dembele, minus Kvaratskhelia. You see, their attacking prowess at that point has dropped drastically down. But we were supposed to capitalize on the drop in their attack. Because of the inexperience of our coach, we refuse to come out at them. We sat back. Whether they were thinking at that point that they were still leading 1-0, I don't know. Whether they were thinking PSG has not equalized yet, I don't know. The match was at 1-1. We were still defending. I was like asking myself, what are they defending? Are they defending a draw? Do you think this is a home and away match or something? What are you defending? You are not winning, you are defending. Even when they have counter attack, they didn't counter. They just sat back and was defending. I was like, defending? Are they defending to get into penalty shootout and hopefully win the match? Because no penalties is nobody's game. It can go any way. But I was like thinking, are they so confident in themselves that when they get to penalty, they're going to win on penalties, that they are defending a 1-1? Even when Vitinha, their midfield maestro, the controller-in-chief of PSG's midfield, was taken off, Arsenal still did not dominate the match and attack. Fabian Ruiz was taken off. In short, their attack was disorganized with the substitution of Ousmane Dembele and Kvaratskhelia. Their midfield was disorganized with the removal of Vitinha and Fabian Ruiz. Even their captain was removed, Marquinhos, from their defense. Still, Arsenal did not deem it fit to at least once, even if it's just for 10 minutes, attack these people and see what stuff they are made of. Talking about defending. I know the PSG cannot defend, but when they meet a good attack. But we were just walking around the pitch. Kind of, I don't want to say we are belittling ourselves by just hiding and defending. What were they hiding from? What were they defending? A 1-1 goal, you are defending it. If we have come out at these people, they would have been scared. It would have been them defending at that point, not us. Because their key players have already gone out of the match. Don't know what we're still scared of, that we couldn't come out and attack and try to get a goal. We have all our players intact. No injury. No player was forced off. We only made tactical changes. There was no injury whatsoever. Arteta could not capitalize on the players he have to instruct them on what to do to punish PSG. Rather, we relaxed and make a fool of ourselves, like people always expect us to do, to defend. Even if it's not necessary, we just keep defending. And there's one thing again. Immediately we score one goal, we don't always think of scoring a second goal. I can't remember when last we scored 2 goals in a match recently. You can't be champions relying on just one goal. Okay, we scored that one goal and they equalized. Instead of us to find a way to go out and find a second goal, we couldn't, because we are too used to defending one goal. So even when it was 1-1, we still couldn't get something to do. We couldn't find something to do to try and get a second goal. And these people, they were there for the taking. They were not today. They were not anywhere near spectacular. But we just didn't turn up properly the way I expected us to turn up. Because these people, they have won it. They won it last season. If they have lost it today, they won't have feel too much pain, because the one of last season, at least, is still in them. It is us that haven't won it once in our history. We needed that match more than PSG, but we didn't show a desire to go for it, even when it was there to be taken. People are saying they tried. They tried. They tried in what sense? What effort did they really make when the match was there to be taken? When PSG was there to be taken? All we did was to sit back and defend throughout. Immediately we get that one goal, we should, from my point of view, I was even not expecting us to score first. But God helped us. We got off the first goal. We couldn't defend it. They equalized, and not long they started having injury issues to their key players. We didn't capitalize. We have our players intact, no injury problem. They were having injury problems to their key players. Their dangerous players were being removed. Even during extra time, when their team was like kind of like almost depleted, we still didn't come out to attack them. We didn't attack. We didn't attack. That's the reason why we lost this match. Because with all the dangerous players already out of the match, all the experienced players already out of the match, imagine Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Vitinha, Fabinho Ruiz, Marquinhos, these guys were already out of that match. They were now left with their French players. We still didn't come out to attack them. We still didn't rise up to dominate them. We were still sitting back defending. What is the problem with this defending thing? Are we so addicted to defending? I'm beginning to be scared of this Arsenal team because they just like put defending above every other thing when it comes to a football match. Yes, you can be a very good defensive team, but that does not mean in every match the only thing you will be doing or thinking of doing is to defend. Even when you are not winning, you will still be defending. Strange, because it's very annoying when we just defend. Even when we are looking for goals, we will still be defending. What are you defending when you are not winning? When you are winning and you are defending, it is quite understandable. But you are not winning, you are defending. What are you defending? What are you defending? Are you defending so that those people will score themselves? No. You have to go and score them, or else if you sit back and you are defending, there's no way you are going to score when you are sitting back defending. I just pray this thing doesn't continue next season, because we did too much of it this season. I just want to like count it for like inexperience, but these players are experienced enough to know how to win matches. At least they have been challenging for a while now. Coming at in second position 3 years consecutively is enough to build experience in a team. I mean, a winning mentality, a kind of mentality that like let's go for it mentality when it matters most. If you want to defend, fine. If you are winning, defend. You're winning. But if you are not winning, can't you clap your hand and say, guys, let's go for this thing? Because at that point, you have nothing to lose. Because if you don't score, there's no way you will win. And if you are drawing at 1-1, you are defending. What if those guys get a lucky goal or a deflection or something? But what will they do? Then you will say, hey, we tried our best, we defended, but we couldn't. So all those are flimsy excuses that doesn't give you any trophy. If you need trophy, you have to go for it. Against Man City in the Carabao Cup final, that's how we did it. We defended. At the end of the day, they got those 2 goals, and that was the end. We left that match empty-handed. Today, the same thing. Instead of us to go out and find a second goal and try to win the match, because even the match was there to be taken at regulation time, it wouldn't even get to penalty. Because this team was already depleted. We just didn't want to go out and get a goal, because in their brains, in their mind, is just only defending they know how to do. That's why we lost the match, because our mentality was just all about defending, defending, defending. Even when this team was not even ready to do anything spectacular, we were still defending it. PSG was not ready. They didn't show up today like everybody expected them. It is just us who didn't go out to go and win the match. We just didn't go out to go and win. Our midfielders, they didn't even do anything spectacular today to find a way to attack and get goals. Our attackers, though they show some little flashes, but there was no supply. There was no attacking. I mean, as I expected, it was just everything about defending, 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 defending. So at the point, I was like asking myself, what are they really defending at this point? We're not winning yet. This match is 1-1, and we are just defending. We can't even go out and try to score a second goal. It was even them that was even trying to score. We were just defending. Come on, is it not 11-11? I did that I did that scary that we can't even muster courage to go out and attack them and see if they'll make mistake so that we can get a goal. No, this shouldn't continue next season. If we continue next season, this is how it's still gonna be this same old story. Defending and waiting for a miracle goal that may not come. This is not a league match. This is a final match. Winner takes all. Oh, we threw it away. That's all I will say. We threw this match away. We threw this cup away. We gave it to PSG when we were supposed to hungrily go for it, because we haven't won this trophy all our lives. People are mocking us with this Champions League trophy, and today we have it in our hand, and we threw it away. Our coach didn't make a change that he was supposed to make that would have salvaged this match. He waited until the damage was done already. If they didn't get that penalty to equalize, the match would have ended 1-0 and we would be champions. But our coach did not make the change he was supposed to make on time. He allowed Mosquera to make the blunder before he started thinking of making a change. See, we threw the match away. And when the match was there to be taken, we didn't come out. We didn't go all out to go and take it. When there were no more dangerous players on the pitch, they were left with fringe players. We still didn't muster courage to go at them and try to get a goal. No. Please, Arteta, you have done well this season by winning the league for us. God will bless you, at least for that. But this one that you threw away is very painful. This one would have capped the best season for centuries, for decades for Arsenal, winning the league and winning the Champions League for the first time in our history. But you didn't think about the importance of this match. You were just like too pragmatic and too conservative, even when it was not necessary. Even when there was nothing to lose, just go for it. You still stuck. Whether it is you that instructed them to stick to defending, or it was just a player that didn't know what to do. But this match, we threw it away. By now, Arsenal would have been European champions already. By now, but we threw this match away. And even PSG, they were not even expecting they're going to win this match. At a point, they were almost kind of like giving up. Even their key players that were on the bench, they were kind of like shaking their head because they know with them out of the match, Arsenal is going to like become very dangerous. But we didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. It's painful. I just pray next season, this mentality of defending, even when we need to attack, we still be defending. I just pray next season everything changes and we find a way to start attacking teams like champions do, like big teams do. We are a big team. Why are we sitting back absorbing pressure from every team that they will play against? What is that? Can people sit back and absorb pressure from us? Are we forbidden from attacking teams? I just pray next season we find a way to turn these players not from not just only being defensive minded. They should at least find a way in their head to add attacking to it, because defending without attacking is can end in disaster. To take you anywhere. God, please. Well, I'm happy for the league. So let me not become too greedy. But the match was really there for the taking. If you watch that match properly, you know what I'm talking about. But all the same, God will thank you at least for helping us break that 22 years jinx or wait for the Premiership. I'm grateful, God. Next season, hopefully, we'll pray you do more for us, because this season you really helped us, even against all odds. So, guys, that is my analysis of the match and my reaction to me for the match, and the reason why I felt we are not European champions today. That is it. So, whatever you think, you drop it in the comment section. This is what I thought stopped us from not being European champions. Because at the end of the day, we defended and took the match into penalties. What happened? Our players were blowing the ball all over the place. I can't remember when last I saw an experienced player play the penalty out. Not even that the keeper saved it or it hit the post. He just played it over. You swab the goalkeeper and you play the ball outside of the post, as wide as the post. Don't know what Eberechi Eze was thinking. So disappointed in that penalty that he took. In short, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Or is it that of Gabriel that he just blew over the bar? I don't know what kind of penalty were they playing. People say it's tension, it's pressure. What tension? Only one kick that you are going to make. Just go there. You and goalkeeper on the post. Calculate where you are going to play the ball. It means that I'm not a professional footballer. I'm not sure in a match like that, when the hope of the club is on my head, I will go there and play penalty over outside of the post, or I will just play penalty and blow it over the. I won't do that. It is better the goalkeeper saved it than I will just play it over or blow it to the crowd. No, I will never do that. I will never do it. Can't you see Victor Gyökeres? He had a record of playing lot and lot of penalty. He has never missed one. Does he have two head? No. Why? Whenever he goes to the penalty position to take a penalty, the only thing he think about is goal. And he know where the goalpost is. And he knows how to place the ball. If you are playing it to the right side, just know that I'm playing it to the right side. Add a little force to it. Even if the goalkeeper goes for it, it will still hit that target. If it's the left, add a little force to it. Make sure you hit the ball properly. So even if the keeper is going for the ball will go fast past the goalkeeper before he gets there. But if you are just there doing like Eze was doing, at the end of the day, he was even swerving himself. At the end of the day, he swerved over. Gabriel came. He did his own. He ran here, and at the end of the day, he blew it over. What was that? I even thought these guys, they are confident that they are going to take good penalties. That's why they were even defending. Don't know what to say. I'm just so disappointed because I really expected something from this match. What do I say right now? Well, I'm talking too much right now. God. Well, guys, I'm sorry. This video is too long. I really wanted to do a short video, but watch, comment, share, like, subscribe as well. It is me, your humble brother, your friend, your comrade. Yeah, Prest. Comrade, yeah. So, the season's over right now. Thank God for everything. So, I may be doing a few videos concerning sport this time around because this season is really over. There's no much sport stories to talk about. I say maybe every now and then. So right now I'm going to concentrate on other aspect of life, politics, life issues and all of that. So whenever you see my next videos, it shouldn't always going to be about sport or Arsenal or Premiership or Champions League, because all of that is over right now. So we'll talk about other aspect of life, politics, life issues, things about life and all. So stay tuned. You'll hear from me very soon. Thanks for watching. I celebrate you and God bless you. Bye. Gunners for life.